At last year's Japan Mobility Show, David and I were both floored with not only the electric Land Cruiser to extent, but more importantly, what you see right here in front of us was the EPU, or electric pickup truck. And we got the gears running in our heads, and we're like, well, maybe this is actually the same sort of design we could see on what's called the Stout, the little hybrid pickup truck that Toyota could be producing to combat the incredible Ford Maverick. Watch my review on the Maverick. Like, the Maverick is a home run for price to performance and practicality. It is just incredible, and it gets 40 miles a gallon. It's an amazing piece of engineering and packaging that Ford has hit out of the park. And Hyundai, actually at the time it's recording today, is giving us a refreshed Santa Cruz pickup truck. So stay tuned for that. I'll try to update you guys on that. They will be refreshing that alongside of its sister vehicle, the Tucson, at the New York Auto Show. So hopefully I get that information for you guys today. So why am I bringing this up right now? We don't have any announcement in theory coming anytime soon. Well, Toyota's been caught benchmarking the Maverick and the Santa Cruz. So the only two true competitors in this subcompact or compact, I don't even know, this entry-level truck segment, the Maverick, Santa Cruz. Toyota is benchmarking them in Michigan at Toyota's Tech Center up there. There's Toyota test driving the Santa Cruz. Amazing pickup truck, very aggressive design. Out of the two pickup trucks, the Santa Cruz and the Maverick, I like the Maverick a lot more. This is Toyota's Technical Center up there in Michigan. And we have a little TRD Pro 4Runner here in the background. That's a nice treat, but check this out. Santa Cruz right in front of the Toyota entrance in Michigan. They are benchmarking these two compact trucks, and I couldn't be more excited. I don't have a lot of images. Even the geese, savage geese over here, are excited about this little truck. But this pickup truck is supposed to be called the Stout. We had the Stout, is the first, you can see on the back of this tailgate, actually, the first pickup truck in North America from Toyota. It is, well, there's the Hilux. We used to have the Hilux too at one point in time before it was replaced by the pickup truck. And now what we know is the Tacoma, right? But this is the EPU, the electric pickup truck, and I have really good hopes that this could actually be the next Stout. And we got the extended tailgate. We have the midgate that can fold down there. It's an amazing piece of technology. We're not going to see a steering yoke, but we could see this sort of cleanly dash operation and gear select operation here up on the front, which would be pretty neat. So what do we know about it? Well, I'm going to pull up the spreadsheet here. This pickup truck, we're just going to name it the Stout for now. This Stout is, well, we know Toyota owns the midsize pickup game with the Tacoma. They outsell everyone by heaps and miles, which is surprising because Ford, Chevy, Dodge, they easily handle the large pickup game here in North America, but their mid-sizes just can't touch the Tacoma. And in my opinion, the Frontier. The Frontier is my favorite over the Tacoma, I think, still. That's how much I like that big V6, a 9-speed smooth automatic, and that old school hydraulic feeling Frontier. Anyways, don't want to get off the rails too much. This is what we have on the docket here. The competition. Hyundai has decided not to put hybrids in the Santa Cruz, which is a big misstep for them because the Maverick hybrid is sold out before they even hit the lots. Now, I think Hyundai, if they're smart, they will implement a hybrid into their truck with the refresh. If they don't, they're losing sales. Now, Toyota, their expertise is hybrids. Ford's pretty good at them too. Hyundai's pretty good at them too, but we know Toyota's hybrids are arguably the best in the world. We've been told, or at least rumors are speculating, that this new truck on the C platform, TNGA-C, so it's unibody, like the Maverick, like the Santa Cruz. It's not body and frame, like the rumored, let's say, baby Land Cruiser FJ that may or may not be coming to North America. That's supposed to be body and frame. This vehicle is unibody, which is going to keep costs down in theory. It is going to keep it a little bit more compact. Fuel economy will go up. It won't be quite as good as off-roading compared to like the Tacoma in theory with its body on frame, but you can still get some pretty good utility out of this vehicle. And what it will offer is something that Ford has been reluctant to offer because they have no competition. Ford only offers the Maverick and front wheel drive. And well, should I say the hybrid and front wheel drive? You can get the turbo and all wheel drive, but in a vehicle like this, the fuel economy mixed with the utility of the hybrid is the absolute champion over the gas models, in my opinion. I'll see you down below. Would you rather have a hybrid compact pickup truck that gets 40 miles per gallon, or would you rather have something that's a little bit more capable with the turbo and a traditional automatic? But anyways, I don't know where Toyota would build this truck. Their manufacturing facilities across North America are full, in theory. However, there's a plant in Alabama with Mazda where they build the CX-50 and they build the Corolla Cross that is nowhere near to its maximum capacity. They're maybe operating at 30-40% with the production volume coming out of that plant. That's where they could slot this guy in, and Toyota and Mazda could have a pickup truck. They could also maybe tap into Subaru. Toyota and Subaru have a good relationship too. Instead of the BT model coming back from Mazda, maybe the Subaru's Brat model comes back. I don't know. Or the Subaru Baja, right? The Subaru Baja was a truck before its time, and it did beat Ford and Hyundai to the punch maybe a decade and a half before these trucks came to the market, but it was just a little before its time. Now, if the Subaru Baja was available, it would be going bananas. I know you guys agree with me. The Subaru Baja was a truck before its time. If it was available now, it would be crushing it. Remember, the Baja came out when body on frame trucks in the North American market were about the same size. So people just went to that. But unibody now is the appropriate approach here for cost effectiveness. With these entry-level pickups, they're not going to put the 2.5-liter turbo with a 6-speed auto that we see from the CX-50, which, by the way, I just reviewed the CX-50. It's pretty good from Mazda. Check out that review on it. My spy photographers also had a very interesting quote, and I want to share it with you guys. Auto Pacific quoted Kevin Hunter, the president of Toyota's quality design team that created the electric pickup truck, or the EPU. And he said this concept is a BEV, but maybe there's a PHEV version or BHEV or plug-in hybrid version too. And no one else is offering that right now. So I'm going to put in a 2.5 PHEV, and it's all-wheel drive only. It's going to be ECVT. We know it would be 300 plus horsepower, because if they just use the RAV4 Prime's powertrain, which I don't recommend them doing, they need a more powerful rear motor for all-wheel drive on that. But it would be over 300 horsepower, no questions asked. But towing maybe at 3,000 pounds if we're lucky, and payload maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, actually, with a plug-in hybrid battery weighing quite a bit. I need to update the fuel economy here. This would be like 40, this would be like 37, this would probably be 35 plus, but then you would have 35-mile range and 35 mpg. Now this thing would cost probably 40 plus thousand, but that would be pretty incredible. No one is offering a plug-in hybrid truck in America until the Ram Charger comes out, but that's going to be buku dollars and just on a totally different playing field. Toyota can leverage its hybrid and plug-in hybrid experience and expertise by putting it into a truck. The market would go nuts. Actually, currently right now, battery electric truck market is suffering quite a bit. The demand has really dropped off Ford. It went from 3 production lines of the Lightning down to 1. Just demand's not there. They're too expensive, and workers need to have that quick fill up on the go, right? And they just don't have that possibility with a battery electric truck. Here's the options. Toyota could use its little 2-liter hybrid that we see in the Prius or the Corolla Cross. It has almost 200 horsepower. That would get us close to 40 miles per gallon, just like the Maverick, but it beats the Maverick on all-wheel drive. Put a small electric motor in the back, 30, 40 horsepower, something like that, call it a day, and we're cooking with fire now. The middle option, which is the RAV4 or the RAV4 Hybrids powertrain, 230 or so horsepower and a 5th-gen system is possible. We know that the Camry hybrid with the 5th gen has 230 horsepower or so, and it's all-wheel drive, guys. So that could easily come to this truck as well. We just haven't seen the 2.5-liter hybrid in a C-platform vehicle yet, but I'm sure they could do it if they wanted to. Now, a plug-in hybrid. However, they don't necessarily need to use, okay, this just crossed my mind. They could use the 2-liter plug-in hybrid that we see in the Prius. That has 220 horsepower. That would be pretty interesting, but they would be able to add a motor in the back. Now, its range wouldn't be quite as good, maybe down to 30 miles of range because it's a smaller battery pack. But fuel economy, maybe up to like 37 miles per gallon. But it would still be pretty pricey. So they could go, they have so many options with their hybrid powertrains in the North American market. And I'm just getting really excited. I could talk about powertrains. I could talk about the truck, the interior. I mean, with those images we brought up earlier with the electric pickup truck here. I mean, this thing is super cool. And I have no doubt that they could make it, but would they wait until they have solid state batteries? Or would they use this design and this technology for hybrids on the TNGAC platform? I hope it's sooner rather than later with hybrids, especially since the electric pickup truck market right now is not looking super strong. Rivian's even struggling with their electric pickup truck sales. The Cybertruck is super low volume, and the Ford Lightning is shrinking with its production. So are you excited for this vehicle potentially being the new Stout, the hybrid pickup truck for North America that people have been dying for ever since the Tacoma has just gotten so much bigger over the years, and ever since the Maverick has hit the scene? We know Toyota could do something just as good, if not better, as the Maverick. And it's also unfortunate that Honda hasn't dipped their feet into this. It's unfortunate because we know they're capable of doing something like that, but they haven't hybridized their Ridgeline. It doesn't look like they're going to, and the Ridgeline is kind of quite a bit bigger than this EPU-sized Stout hybrid truck. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. I can't say enough. There's my Midgate B-roll of this. Just amazing. If that comes to the hybrid, it would be a game changer. But I don't know. I just don't know. And I hope we have clarity in the near future on a fully hybridized entry-level pickup truck. I don't think Toyota would put in a naturally aspirated turbo engine with them going fully hybrid on the Camry and the RAV4 in the near future. So I got to end it there. It's just all speculation, but guys, they're testing rivals to this truck in Michigan. Their tech center, their design center as well. It's got to be coming, right? It has to be coming. Why else would they be benchmarking this? These are not Tacoma benchmark trucks. Tacoma goes up against the bigger Frontier. It goes against the bigger Chevy Colorado and Ford Ranger. So I'm excited if you can't tell. I got into there. If you're excited as me, smash the like button, subscribe for more, and we can pray to the gods on Mount Fuji or the gods in Michigan or wherever these Toyota gods reside. We pray that this truck comes in low 20,000s, hybrid pickup truck to give a Maverick and the Santa Cruz a run for its money. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.